Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Beingwendy. My name is Wendy, aka Mama Dana, and I do videos on lifestyle, motherhood, and anything I feel like telling you guys about. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button so that you can always be notified whenever I post. Other than that, so how are you guys? So today, this is actually a very different kind of a video. I am going to talk to you about my YouTube journey. So far, my YouTube journey. And you see, I'm not a successful YouTube page yet. So many people do this after they become successful, and they know what they've managed to understand exactly the whole business part of it, the whole everything about YouTube. So for me, I'm actually still a small YouTuber, and I'm learning. I'm really still learning. So first of all, check out my eyebrows. I've become really good at this eyebrow thing. So I am learning how to do my eyeshadow. And honestly, if I look like a funny person on this video, you know what, it's fine. I am learning. So this is how I did my eyeshadow today. I just used a certain palette I have. It's really small. I don't have a lot of eyeshadow. It has like 9 colors. So this is what I decided to try today, and then I'll be learning as days go. I'll keep learning how to use eyeshadow, and soon I'll be beating my face, yo. Anyway, so let me start with where I started. We started in 2017, just after I had Dinah and Wendy had Fabian, a few months after they were born. So it was my idea, and I was like, let's do this. The why was because I wanted us to change the narrative about young parents and all the stigma around it. I wanted to change the whole conversation. And what motivated me to have this channel is when I was pregnant, there was over 25. And at that time, over 25 had not hit. That time they were getting, I think, 300, 500 views, and that's the time I followed them. So when I was pregnant, I loved watching them. And why I loved watching them was because over 25 were having conversations that people would not dare have. Apart from in our small circles, these were conversations that only happen in our small circles. When we've gone out, we're having WhatsApp groups, but we wouldn't just come out boldly and talk about them. That's what I liked about them. So when I had Dinah, I sat down and said, people don't talk about young parents. Like, motherhood is so celebrated, parenthood is so celebrated, but when you're older and you're married. But the real thing is, there are so many young parents who are parents, and they don't have people to look up to who've been there, done that, and are doing okay now. They don't have that. So I decided, let me do this, and I brought in my friend Wendy, and we're like, you know what, let's change this narrative. So fast forward to 2018 when we did a collab with Wabosha. That is where, so our channel grew, okay? It was growing steadily, 300 subscribers, 400, all on our own, 500, we did okay. And trust me, in my head, I was like, yo, we are thriving. So we got to, I sent Wabosha an email, and I was like, yo, let's do a video together, where this is us, this is what we're about, this is the kind of video I'd like us to do. You can also come and ask us anything around young parenthood and all that. And Wabosha was more than excited to do it with us. So she's like, I'm down. And before she came to our house, because we did it in my parents' house, she what did she do? She gave us a shout out on her channel, and that shout out took us from around 500 subscribers to around 2 Gs. I'm telling you, 1,500 of you guys are from Wabosha, and I'm sure way more, because as much as people, the more people subscribe to her, the more they watch her previous videos. That's where they get us from. And everyone would come and, yo, we're coming here from Wabosha, we love what you guys are doing. And I swear, deep down, I'm always like, God bless this girl, Wabosha. And I love that she's thriving, she's going higher and all that. Wabosha is an amazing person. So yeah, I really love her, and I think God should just continue blessing her. Because she's not ready for the blessings she's about to get, like more than what she's doing now. Anyway, so through Wabosha we got around 2,000 subscribers, and that is when I was just like, okay, we're growing really fast. Like within a week we were at 2K. So it was very, it was too much. And then now got to around end of 2018, and then things got a bit difficult. I was dealing with my own things, Wendy was dealing with her own things, and then we started having issues with being inconsistent. And every time we get to girls in our like, yo, we need your videos back, you should post what's happening, you guys should keep posting. And we tried, and then I moved houses in December. I didn't move, my whole family moved houses. So we moved and we went a bit far from where we used to stay. So me and Wendy meeting was not so easy. And actually it never happened. We never did a video since last year together. So it got to a point where now we're not so consistent, because when we got to the place we're at now, there was no Wi-Fi. So it took time to install Wi-Fi. So uploading was an issue. So I got to uploading on my phone, but then the bundle, which was just yeah. So we got to this point where now I'm away, we can't shoot together, and then I can't edit and upload the videos anymore. Why? Because there's no Wi-Fi. And that's where I started loving internet. I was just like, yo, internet is important. So this whole time we became consistent and not posting as much. And when the Wi-Fi came back, we started posting. But then things, as in life would just happen. Life kept on happening. Schedules, when this schedule changes, mine is different. And it was no longer working. So it got to a point, and Wendy is no longer part of the channel, but I appreciate that from the beginning to now. I appreciate the efforts, and I appreciate that as a team we were amazing. We had amazing chemistry, and that was it. As in, I love that so far we have motivated so many young moms already. So far, so good. Yeah, so now I'm at 3,293 subscribers as I record this video, and I've been stagnating there. So today I'm at 3,280, tomorrow 281, tomorrow 82. So I'm adding like a subscriber a day. And for someone who grew within a week with 1,000, for me it's a huge growth. What am I not doing right? So here, this is the first step. Inconsistency will kill your channel. Do not be inconsistent. If you decide to have a YouTube channel or whatever space you need in life, inconsistency is not good. Even if you're dating, you need to be consistent. Everything needs consistency. So for YouTube and for social media, you need to be very consistent. And because of that, on that conversation, I'm closing down the Beingwendy Instagram page. My page will be the official Beingwendy page, because it's becoming difficult to manage two pages. Yeah, and I don't want to put my pictures on this page and the pictures on the other page. For me, I just don't feel like it makes sense. Now that it's just me, I just want everything to be on one page so it's easier for me to deal with. Yeah, so that's the thing. Second of all, you need to invest in your channel. I know people tell you, yeah, start with what you have and things like that. I used to use my dad's camera, but then now we use it, so I use my phone. I use my phone, but I have a ring light, and I have a stand that came with a ring light. I invested in that a few days ago. So before then, I would shoot during the day only, and I would shoot at a certain time, mostly in the mornings, when the light would be hitting my face, so that I'm facing the light, so the lighting would be amazing. You get, so the camera has to be facing against the light. So that's how my lighting was okay, because that's how you need to learn how to shoot. If with your limited resources, you need to learn how to shoot. Right now I'm shooting during the day, but I don't have to sit using that specific angle, because now I have lighting and the lighting is good. So yeah, another thing is you need to invest in your channel. Like, you start with what you have, but then as you grow, you need to invest in your channel. So I now need to start investing in photo shoots. I've invested in good lighting, and it's not an easy journey. I'm telling you, for someone like me who is a really big believer, I believe in projects I take on. If I take on a project, trust me, it's coming from the bottom of my heart. And when it's not working, it's very difficult for me, because I think about Beingwendy. This is not a joke. I hate thinking about Beingwendy. When I sleep, when Diana is in bed, the first thing is about Beingwendy. So what content, what conversation and things like that. And how I get my content is what I talk about on this channel is things we talk about. It's just like over 25. It's things you talk about when you're with your friends. It's things you think about when you're on your own. You're like, yo, am I psychotic? Why am I psychotic? It came from somewhere. Oh, okay. Then I start asking my friends. My mommy friend, I'm like, yo, do you sometimes feel like you're becoming crazy? Yeah. What do you think makes you feel like? So that's how I gather my content and I put it down. Anything I think about, I put it down in a book. With that book, it's not around, but yeah, I put down in my book and I build on a topic. I build on a conversation, and I'm done. I put it out. I sit down, shoot it, and then yeah, put it out there for you guys. Another thing you need to know about YouTube is you need to learn on the job. People don't give you. It won't be so easy. I mean, in the editing aspect. The editing aspect, you just have to learn on the job. I can't teach you how to edit. No, I'm teaching you how to edit. So I don't know how to teach how to edit. You get? I can only tell you I use this app. You can get the app, start from zero. Your first video will never be as your first video and your 10th video will be the same. Why? Because by your 10th video, you've learned things on the app that are useful and you can now use them. The first time, you can probably just cut, put together, put a background song, and then post. Tomorrow you'll be able to cut, put what are they called, transitions and all that nonsense. So as in, you have to really learn on the job, and the more consistent you are, the better quality of videos you keep doing. You see, from like if you check our first video and you check this video now, it's very different in terms of lighting, in terms of how I'm confident on the camera. I can now be able to talk when it's just me and the camera. I don't feel awkward. I enjoy it so much. Yeah. So another thing I can tell you about, this is something I think people should avoid. Avoid hitting influencer, other YouTubers inboxes, telling them to give me tips on how to grow my channel. It's a very weird thing. I would advise you to go on YouTube and check how to grow a YouTube channel. Do that. Don't go to someone personally, because okay, where am I going to start? Another thing is, don't come to someone's YouTube channel and be like, hi, could you shout out my channel? No, you don't do that here. What you do is, if you feel your content is aligned with mine, write me an email, be like, yo, Wendy, I'm a young parent. I think we should do a video on this. Like, come with your facts right and come with your idea straight up. So when I read, I know exactly what you're about and all that. Don't just come and be like, yo, please, I've just started a YouTube channel. Give me a shout out. No, it doesn't work like that. I need to see what you're about so that I can be able to work. Another thing on that note is, not many people might be very willing to work. Why? Because it needs to be like a symbiotic relationship, in terms of you help me, I help you. So okay, we're going to do a video. I get followers from you. You get followers from me, but you don't have that number of followers to give me. So you get, it needs to be a symbiotic relationship. This is how the partnerships work. Unless you get someone who's a big YouTube channel and is very open-minded to having small channels on their channel, then it's fine. Because I remember me and Wendy wanted to do something with someone who just started a YouTube channel and they had a very interesting following, but this person didn't have the same, the YouTube wasn't doing so well, but we were very willing to work with this person because we thought we'd relate and all that. And even the management contacted us. But then it got to a point we sat down and said, yo, because at first the management was not willing to do that. And then later they contacted us, they're like, yeah, and then they called us like a day or two to the time they wanted us to shoot. And we're like, yo, no, it doesn't work like that. So we just turned them down and said, no, it's fine, we don't have to do it. But that person, I don't think the person posts anymore. I've not been seeing the video, so yeah. Anyway, so you need to also what am I bringing to the table? What am I going to give you so that I can be able to accept to do a video? What am I giving you? You see, you can also do something, you can do a video with someone, like the way us with Wabosha did our video. We did a video with her, and it's a very different field. We are moms, she's a makeup person, so we decided to do a quick makeup routine for you as a young mom when you want to just leave the house and it's a daily routine. It doesn't need to be too much, so that's what we did. So we gave her, she gained followers, she gained mom followers, and we gained makeup followers who are probably moms or are looking to become moms. Yeah, so that was that. That's how we worked together. Another thing, with me as a channel, I get a lot of advice from people who are not on YouTube. And it's not a bad thing, it's an okay thing, because sometimes people just care about you. But this is the thing, I don't like it when people when I'm advised about YouTube and this person is trying to insinuate that I should stick to just motherhood. So YouTube is a creative space. It's very artsy, it's very beautiful, it's an open space. I'm allowed to post anything I want because you know what? It's my channel, it's Beingwendy, it's just me. So if I want to do makeup, if I want to do travel, if I want to do whatever, it's fine. You know, before I became Mama Dinah, I was just Wendy. And the moment I became a mother did not mean I forget about Wendy. I am still going to always be Wendy. So you know what? My interest will always come first. Diana's interest will come first, but my interest must also follow. I should never ever forget about whatever I love. So if this is my whole journey. So if I start trying to apply makeup, it's okay for me to share it with you because there are young moms who are makeup artists or want to be makeup artists, or they just like makeup, as in, yeah. So I know a mom by the name Mara, so this is just a shout out. Today's shout out goes to Mara Soy, and why? She's an amazing mom to a very beautiful baby, and Mara is drop dead gorgeous. And she's not, I don't know her in person, I just know her through Instagram. And her makeup, she has a page, I don't know if it's a page, but it's called Makeup by Chella. I'm going to link her details. So today's shout out is Mara. So yeah, anyway, so it's not good to be able to advise someone and push them to just a box, put them in a box and be like, yo, you shouldn't be doing this, do this, do this. So I'm telling you now that I'm okay with posting things I enjoy and things I love, and I love talking about such things, and it's okay. So it got to a point I felt like I was failing. And this is the last month. This last month I've been like, yo, my views are down. They're really low. And I think it's people are adjusting to the fact that Wendy is no longer part of it, and there's also I'm coming back from the inconsistency, so I'm trying to post every twice a week. And honestly, I've been very successful in that for the past month and a half, around there, maybe 1 month and a half. If I feel that posted once a week, which for me I feel is it's okay. I keep posting. Every week there's always a Beingwendy video, so that's okay. So I've been feeling really low and I've been crying a lot. I'm just like, yo, do I really need to do this and things like that? And it got worse when I bought these lights, because I was just like, okay, you've thrown a lot of money to buy these lights. Okay, you're investing in your channel. Okay, do you think this channel has a future? And I needed to sit myself down and give myself a minute to check. So I was talking to one of my friends and he gave me an amazing idea. And it's something I always wanted to do. I just needed someone to give me that push. You know, that extra push and be like, don't worry girl, you're doing a good thing. So from Monday, so this video is going to be posted on Friday. So on Monday, we're going to see a new segment of Beingwendy. I'm going to be bringing young parents. I'm going to start with young parents. So I'm bringing on young parents to tell us their different stories and how they overcame that. And it's because my inbox is filled with so many stories. And some I may not be able to relate to because everyone's journey is different. And I realized, you know what, let me bring on as many young parents as I can. Let's talk about these conversations. Let's see how things go, because maybe someone else out there will be able to relate. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Every Mondays will be an interview with a new young parent. Most of them will be moms because dads are a bit they're not yet open-minded to having conversations like this openly, but there will be young dads and things like that. But alongside everything that I normally do, that's what I'm going to incorporate into my channel, and I hope you guys are going to be willing, and we're going to embrace everything I give you with open arms. With what? With open arms, children. Yeah. Anyway, so if you're a new YouTube channel, it's not going to be easy. You will cry, you will feel bad, you will compare yourself. I compare myself with so many YouTubers, people who started after me and they're now ahead of me. The journey is very different. Everyone's journey is very, very different. The people who will start today and tomorrow that's 10k subscribers. The people who will start today and tomorrow that 10 subscribers. But you need to just know what motivates you. You need to know why. Remind yourself why you do this. Also, just focus on your craft. Focus on what you want to do. I've been feeling low of late, but you know what? I'm not going to stop posting. I wanted to stop, but I'm not stopping because I feel at the end of the day, this is what God wanted me to do. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm actually doing what God wanted me to do. This is my work on this earth, and that's what I'm doing. Not being on YouTube, but changing the conversation. I'm just using YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. And you see my handles. Yeah, those are my handles. Yeah, I'm using these platforms to be able to talk to people, to be able to listen to your stories. Yeah, and so far I'm enjoying. I've interviewed two moms already, and I'm so excited. I can't wait for you guys to see this video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have not. And yeah, contact me. Let's talk. Let's holla. Yeah, and keep supporting my channel. I really, really appreciate you guys. You're one of my favorites. So thank you so much, and bye.